The saying goes, seeing is believing, and believing is knowing. For teachers and students in a classroom setting, sometimes seeing is what they're able to get from a workbook, a presentation, or a video. What if children could enhance those classroom lessons in seeing more through field trip opportunities? Learning about insects, caving, trees, hiking, and geology is certainly an exciting part of a science curriculum. But for many classrooms, field trips aren't possible due to cost. That's where the Discover the Outdoors Field Trip Grant Program by the Indiana Natural Resources Foundation comes in.
Part of our second grade social studies curriculum is community, and so McCormick's Creek State Park is in our backyard essentially, and so it's so nice to get to come here and see members of our community and get to interact with people outside of the classroom and kind of bring that outdoors into our classroom. And then we can also learn about the environment around us, which is part of our science curriculum.
The field trip benefited our class by just giving them a real-world experience, and when we get back to the class, it gives us some vocabulary that we can talk about. We're beginning scientists now, so being able to relate what we saw back in the field trip to what we're seeing now is a great experience.
When you're working with these kids who come out to the parks, you see that big yellow bus roll up and you can sense the excitement that these kids have. One, just not being in the classroom, going to maybe a property that they've never been to before, doing something that they've never had the opportunity.
Some things that the kids were talking about since we got back from the field trip are the sinkholes, being able to see those in real life, and so many along the trip was really cool. They talked about the cave and how it was so cramped and crowded and they had to crawl through there. It was fun.
Anytime we can get the students out of the classroom and out here to our state parks, then it's an opportunity for them to really understand what we're trying to do. We're trying to get them the life experience, get their boots on the ground, get their hands dirty.
Being able to take a class on a field trip is beneficial because we get to see the kids in a different setting.
This grant has been amazing. Without this grant, we would not have been able to come on this field trip and our students would not have had this experience.